Hey everybody, this is your girl Coco 929. It is Friday. Hello. Oh, my glasses is smudged. Let me see if I can clean them real quick because I don't want to get up. Uh, for those of you who will see this replay, hope you like, share, and subscribe. And I just want to get in here and get some stuff out to my peoples as I stated that I would. Let me see. Well, that's even worse, y'all. I refuse to get up. Let me see. Because I just sat down. I hurt my foot. So, wait a minute. Well, anywho. All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and start this. I know some of y'all at work. It's Friday. Some of y'all doing other things. Some people are resting. Again, I'm not one that wait for the chat to fill up and all this type of crap or whatever. You'll see it when you see it. You'll listen to it when you listen to it. Okay. So I really want to get into what I have been promising you guys for a minute about immune system build up, things to help your immune system. Us as Africans in America, we are leading downwardly instead of upwardly because of our diets mostly. Okay. And with this pandemic that's out here, I want to help us, including me, get our immune systems healthier. And I wanted just to name some of the stuff that you could be doing now, or at least purchasing, and start taking it as soon as possible to make sure that if you do have a compromised immune system, that you will start to build it up to be more productive, um, and so that you can survive whatever's trying to take us out. Okay. Now, let me give you this disclaimer. I am a counselor, a doctor in the counselor sense. I do have my doctorate degree for counseling. However, I'm not a medical doctor. Okay. So I cannot diagnose or prescribe. So I wanted to make that I can suggest. That's it. Okay. All right. So I want to start with I know most of you all have heard, I'm just pulling up my notes. I know most of you all have heard about dandelion. Okay. Dandelion root, or dandelion leaf, dandelion. So I'm going to give you just some. Hey, Danja, babe. Thanks for being here. Okay. I want to give you all some of the things that dandelion helps with. Okay. Dandelion is a blood tonic, meaning that it cleans your blood. So anybody who is a diabetic, anybody who needs their blood clean, I'm gonna say it like that, and you know what I mean. Um, Dandelion is great for that. It's a blood tonic. It heals bruises. It's good for the big C word, that rhymes with answer. It's a digestive tonic. It helps with eczema, gallstones. It helps with gallstones. It increases the bowel movements. It increases urine production. And when it does make you pee, so those that swelling, edema, things like that, you may want to check out dandelion. It is mild. It does not make you like, oh, I gotta pee. It doesn't do that. And it also helps your body. Okay. It helps with intestinal gas, joint pain, loss of appetite, muscle aches. It's a skin toner. It helps with upset stomachs and viral infections. Okay. It also helps with appendicitis. If you have any boils, okay? Because remember, you get a boil when you have an infection that's trying to get out. So that's where boils come from. So if dandelion cleans your blood, hello, okay? So it helps with boils, it helps with breast problems, meaning inflammation, the lack of milk flow. I already talked about a diabetic. It helps with eye problems, fever, heartburn. And like I said, it improves your digestion. It helps. It's said to help with kidney disease, liver problems. It's a mild laxative. It stimulates your appetite. It helps with swelling and upset stomach. Okay, this is dandelion root or dandelion leaf. Okay, so now you know that you can make a note of it. Okay, and what I would do, let me finish with the herbs I'm going to list today. I'm only going to do 3 or 4 because it's so many. So I'm only going to do 3 or 4. Then I'm going to come back and tell you how you take it with your conventional medicine. Okay. Because there is a system to it and there is a science. So give me one moment. Let me go to the next one. So remember, that was dandelion leaf or dandelion root. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one, people. Uh, let's talk about elderberry. Now, there's been many talks regarding elderberry. Elderberry is one of the versatile herbs that you can take in any form that'll do what it says right then. They have elderberry in gummies. They have elderberry tea. They have elderberry capsules. For anybody who don't like pills or capsules, get the gummies, but just make sure it's pure elderberry. Okay. I've seen elderberry at Walgreens, Walmart, Kroger. I'm not sure if your store carries them or not, but those 3 stores I have seen elderberry at. Let me tell you what elderberry does. Okay. And these are my own holistic notes because I told you I'm ready to graduate as a holistic doctor, healer, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So elderberry, it heals or helps back and leg pain like sciatica nerve. Elderberry helps sciatica nerve. Okay. That's a natural way for you to deal with back and leg pain if you have a sciatica nerve. It boosts your immune system, and that's what we need. So, put a star next to that. Okay, it boosts your immune system. It helps with the answer with the C in the front. Okay, it makes you sweat, which is great. If you have cancer, I'm sorry, let's take that away. If you have answer with the C in the front, or you have a lymphatic issue, you want to sweat. The more you sweat, it moves the lymphatic system, and it helps the all around well being of your body. Okay, them impurities have to come out. Your skin is your third kidney. A lot of times we put stuff on our skin and we don't pay any attention to it. Like we go throw lotions on it and all this and stuff, and it clogs up sometimes our pores. Okay, and that stuff gets in our system. So elderberry is good for sweating, chronic fatigue syndrome. It's good for constipation. It's good for influenza. Short name for it is flu. It's said to be good for H1N1, which is swine flu. Elderberry is good for hay fever. It's said to help or be good for AIDS or HIV patients. Okay. And I guess what they mean by that is because it's immune booster. I'm country, so my words get like, so just bear with me. It's good to boost your immune system, okay? It increases urine flow. Again, we're back to the urine, okay? Nerve pain and sinus pain, okay? So, elderberry, that is something. I don't care if it's summertime, wintertime, fall, whatever it is, that's something that you actually should always have nearby. I'm so serious. You should always have elderberry in your arsenal. And what I would do, if you have a compromised immune, I would take it every day for 14 days, and then I would take it every other day. Okay. That way it's built up in your system, and it starts to give you starts to build antibodies to fight off other things. Okay. So I want to get to hold on. These last two go hand in hand. But just in case you can't get both of them, you at least want to get sea moss or Irish moss, okay? And I'm going to pull up my other notes for this. Give me one moment. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Here we go. And I got into herbs because I started out wanting to heal my mom. My mom had cancer 4 times. So that's how I got into herbs, okay? And then I had my own health scare. I almost died twice. I think I told you guys that. So I started going and researching different things. And I realized that I had a gift to help my people and help people in general. So that's what I do, you know. So this next one, let me go back. I'm just gonna try to pull it up, but I can't pull it up. So okay. Hmm. I mean, I can't share it with you guys. I'm not that good yet on StreamYard, but don't worry, I'll be better. Okay, so the next thing, nobody, and I mean nobody, okay, should be without, and that is Irish sea moss or sea moss, okay? And then it's one that goes with that. But I'm gonna tell you, sea moss. When I tell you it doesn't get any better than sea moss has 92 of the 102 minerals that the body needs to be at optimum health. Okay? Sea moss has 92 of the minerals, and your body is supposed to have 102, and sea moss has 92 of the 102. Do you get what I'm saying? That you need to keep you healthy. So sea moss is one. It comes in a gel form, which I've had both. I've had gel and the powder, and it comes in peel. Okay, but you have with sea moss, you have to make sure that you're getting the real sea moss and not fake. Okay. However, sea mouse, Irish mouse, or sea mouse, same difference. And it helps you with your cellular level. It nourishes you back to health. Okay. Um, it nourishes your cells of your body. Um, like I said, it has 92 minerals in it of the 102 that you need. It's really a superfood. And if you deal with mucus of any kind, inflammation, mucus, congestion, stuff like that, sea moss removes that. Okay. So the one that goes with sea moss is bladderwrack. Bladderwrack. Okay. Bladderwrack is a form of kelp itself that has been used medically for centuries. The United States is just now even looking at this, but other countries like Jamaica and stuff like that, West Indies and things like that, they've been doing this as a healing herb. Okay. That's why most of them live so long and they don't get sick. Plus, their diet plays a big part, but they know how to live off herbs to redo the body to get it back to where it's supposed to be. So let me get back. The main use of this herb has been for the stimulation of the thyroid gland. Hello, it makes your thyroid healthy. As a treatment for obesity and cellulite, The high iodine content of the herb stimulates thyroid function, which boosts metabolism. Did you get that? It has a reputation in the relief of rheumatism and rheumatoid arthritis and may be used both internally and externally. That's how good bladderwrack is, okay? For inflamed joints. Bladderwrack tea and bladderwrack powder are great. Also, bladderwrack is filled with minerals that help nourish and cleanse the skin of toxins that causes dryness, wrinkles, and excessive fluid retention. Do y'all know that when you have dry heels or cracked heels on your feet, that's a B3 vitamin deficiency? Did you know that? It's not because of, well, maybe you walked around barefooted and all this. No, it's a deficiency. Okay. So, because bladderwrack contains iodine, it provides a variety of benefits for the thyroid health. And I'm telling you, if your thyroid is off, you're off. Your body's off. That thyroid is like the temperature for the body. The thyroid tells everything. Okay, you have the thyroid and the parathyroid that's on each side. That's your body's temperature. Okay, it tells your body what it's missing. We don't feel like acting right today, this, that, and the other. Okay, so I don't know who these people are. Anyway, okay, let me see. As a thyroid stimulating property, bladderwrack may also regulate thyroid functions and metabolism. Bladderwrack may also be used to help reduce inflammation. There you go. And pain in your joints caused by rheumatoid arthritis, and both internal and external forms of application and indigestion. So, what this means is bladderwrack, how you use them together. If you look at it like this, bladderwrack removes what shouldn't be there and helps stimulate what that cell or what that organ should be doing. Sea moss puts everything that you need back in or in case it's missing. It restores it. It gives it energy. It fires. It's like electricity, and it fires the battery and makes it work. The electricity hits and it just makes it work. So they work together. They are twins, okay? Bladderwrack removes and starts the engine. Sea moss fuels it and keeps it going to optimum health. Okay, so if you and plus it's high in zinc. Sea moss is high in zinc, and I'm telling you, zinc is something you need. When you have the right amount of zinc and copper and iron, them three, and all of them is in sea moss. Okay, so I don't want to overwhelm you guys. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I just wanted to give you a couple of things to mull over. Like I said, you all can send me an email. And if you need my help with where to buy your stuff, if you're buying the right stuff, things like that, feel free to email me. Such as I know I give. Okay, I'm not stingy. I want to see people healthy. That's my goal. And I'm still on my way to being healthier. Okay. I also want to suggest, I don't know how many people do this, but um, in order to become healthier also and to build up your immune system, I'm going to suggest this. Let me go back to StreamYard. Okay. I'm going to suggest that you do some form of intermittent fasting. What I mean by, hey, 300, hey, boo. What I mean by intermittent fasting is um, you pick a time that you stop eating, period, in a day. Okay? And you pick a window that you eat between. So let's just say you say, I'm going to start from 3 p.m. to, let's say, 7 p.m. That's a 4-hour window that you're eating. Okay. And I hate to say whatever you want to eat, but that you're eating. Okay. And then after 7 p.m., you don't eat anymore again until 3 p.m. the next day. When people tell you that you need breakfast, you don't need breakfast. That's a lie. That's a myth that's been transferred around for centuries. Okay. Now, if you're a breakfast person, great. Okay. But I'm saying for those of us who are trying to build our immune system, we want to be healthier. You want to come off some of this medication that you're on, and things like that. I'm telling you, intermittent fasting is one of the great ways to do it. Because, in other words, if you have a 4 hour window that you're eating, think about it. Your body is fasting for 20 hours, it's 24 hours in a day. Your body is fasting for 20 hours. It gives your cells time to repair itself, it gives your organs time to rest and not have so much stress put on them, and not to have to produce so much, and not have to do this, and this. Okay. So, you know, I don't know who these people are, but anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. So think about it. And if you can't go 20 hours without eating, okay, let's do this. How about we do, um, let's do from 3, you'll start eating at 3 p.m. Let's do it too. You start eating at 2 p.m. and say you cut off at, let's say, 8 p.m. So that's a 6 hour window, right? So what you're going to do is from 8 p.m. all the way back around to 2 p.m. again, you don't eat anything. Now, a 6 hour window and you're able to eat. Come on, y'all. Who can't do that? And make a cutoff at 8. And then for your fluids, make your cutoff at 10. So then you going from 10 to 10 in the morning. That's 12 hours with no fluids. So your kidneys will heal. Everything else will start repairing itself because it does not have to function so much and so hard to do what it's supposed to do. Okay? Hey, Quiet Storm. Hey, Sissy. Yes. So I'm just saying, there is a way. Let me tell y'all something. The body repairs itself. I know y'all have heard for years that the body does not repair itself, but I'm telling you, the body repairs itself. Okay. We just have to give it a rest. Most of the protein that we intake every day, like I'm gonna tell you, beef is very hard on the body. Yeah, that's one of the things I named too, Quiet Storm. Yeah, beef is very hard on the body, and I know a steak tastes good, and yeah, but your body takes so long to process it, and your organs go through a stressful system trying to process it, you know. um I mean, it's, I don't know what else to say. It's good, but I don't know why I know why, because to be honest, African Americans, we was not made to consume meat. Even our teeth, we wasn't made to consume meat. When we were over in Africa, we lived off berries, greens, fruits, stuff like that, stuff that feeds the body and nourishes the body, living foods. It's only when we came over here and adopted the European way of life is when we changed. We would get their scraps, we would get the master scraps. That's how we came up with barbecuing. We would get the scraps, the carcass of the pork and stuff like that, and we made do what it do. Okay. And it's funny because the scrap food became major foods. They have contests and stuff to see who can grill the best and who can turn out the best ribs and all this and stuff. And that started off as scrap food. So, but um what else did I want to say? Hold on one moment for me, guys. I'll be right back. One moment. Okay, thank you so much for holding. I had to go clean my glasses, you guys. Oh, wait a minute. I promise you, I just couldn't take it no more. And boo. But no. um, yeah, so let me tell you, I'm gonna dispel this myth about diabetes. Diabetes is not from sugar. Sugar's not good for you, don't get me wrong. That's actually worse than salt. But diabetes does not come directly, I'm gonna say it that way, from sugar. Diabetes come from starches, carbohydrates. The body loses its ability. Get down. This cat, the body loses its ability to produce, to transform what is being eaten into what it needs for the pancreas. Okay. So once the pancreas stops functioning, that's how you end up with diabetes. Okay. It's the compromised pancreas. Um, Dandelion that I told y'all about, that's one of the things that you can start taking that would help rejuvenate that. I can't say cure because you know that's a cuss word. Okay, can't say that, but I can say it helps. Okay. Um, like I said, the body repairs itself. We just have to give our body time. Everybody should have a fasting period a day that you cut off your cutoff day, that you're not going to eat or do nothing from this point on, to give the body time to say, okay, what did we do today? Okay, pancreas, what are you talking, what are you saying? And the intestine say, yeah, this is what I see. And then the intestine goes to the stomach. The stomach's like, well, we had a lot over here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm making it funny, but they all talk to each other and they all bounce off each other. Okay. um and some of this food that we eat right now has so much estrogen and stuff in it, you really don't know what you're eating. And I'm not knocking no food industry or nothing, so don't at me. But I'm just saying about the body with this thing that's going around, and they're predicting it's going to be here for a minute. Even if they come up with a cure, i wouldn't I would still want to do what I can do with myself. I would put my own health in my own hands before I start trusting people outside of me to do it. So, if nothing else, get you, like I said, dandelion, awesome. It helps the liver. It makes the liver, it cleanses the liver. It cleanses your blood. It's a blood purifier. It's a blood toner. Dandelion is all that. And for everything that I read, go back and listen to my holistic notes if you want to write some stuff down. um Elderberry, if you have sciatic or nerve issues, that's one of the main things elderberry do. It deals with the back and the legs and the back. Okay. For sciatica, it's great for pain. What else? um what else did I say? Oh, sea mouse, sea mouse, sea mouse, sea mouse, Irish mouse, sea mouse, Irish mouse, sea mouse. The body needs 102 minerals to perform at top performance. Sea mouse, aka Irish mouse, has 92 of the 102 that the body needs. And you can take as much sea mouse as you want. And that's high in copper, zinc, um, things that your body needs to make sure that your immune system and everything else in your body stays correct. Okay? Sea mouse is a bad boy. And like I told you, the sister to sea mouse is bladderwrack. Okay? And I went into details, y'all, about what these things do. Bladderwrack, awesome, awesome, awesome. It comes from a cellular level. It also cleans out. Okay, I'm making the short of it. It cleans out, sea moss puts back. I restores in something that you should already have. So Think about those. Um, those are very important to build your immune system. Those are very important to clean your blood. It's some more things that I will say. I just don't want to overwhelm everybody today. Those that will be listening to this, I don't want to overwhelm you, but I'm telling you, get on this like ASAP, like white on rice. That's how quick you need to get on this. And I know some people won't do it, and that's fine. That's fine, you know, but you can't say you're not warned, or you can't say that nobody told you, because I'm sitting here taking time out of my day to forewarn my people what we need to do. Okay. Yes, a hamburger, especially when it's a good hamburger. It's this place here in Kentucky called Jeff Burgers. My goodness, they make you want to smack somebody. It's another place here called Muscles and Burgers. Oh my goodness. And trust me, I love a good hamburger. I just don't eat beef all the time. I really don't eat beef anymore. But every now and then, honey, a hamburger be calling my name. I'm like, oh Lord. So I know what I have to do after that. Another thing, I will say this, and I'm gonna throw this in here. Another thing you can do to start ridding your body some of the bad toxins, as well as building your immune system, is get you some apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. I myself use Bragg's, okay? And it has to have the mother in it, the little junk at the bottom. That's what that's the stuff that you need to help. That's the helper. You know, you get that, and it helps with sinuses. It helps with blood pressure. I'm telling you what it helped me with, okay? Sinuses, blood pressure. It brings your blood pressure down to where, I mean, whew. Um, what else? Your digestive system. It makes things, it changes your body's pH to the correct level it should be. You know, things is out here that's natural that can help us. Okay. So I ordered, and I got a big old jug of apple cider vinegar. So I use it every day. Now, this is what I do with my apple cider vinegar. I have a day that I put 2 tablespoons in a glass, and I put, I squeeze a half of a lemon in it. I stir it up. Okay. And sometimes I just take it like that after I add like maybe 2 ounces of hot water, because it gets in your system quicker. So I take that down on an empty stomach and just let that go on and work its magic. And you will feel it too. Uh, okay, this is what I just heard. Somebody that deals with high blood pressure, you're saying to yourself, I don't eat salt. Why is my blood pressure so high? Because you still eat sugar. Sugar raises your blood pressure quicker than salt. That was free. Sugar raises your blood pressure quicker than salt. Okay. And if you're going to eat salt, I, I'm going to say get pink Himalayan salt, pink Himalayan sea salt, or what's that, Celtic salt. But I use pink Himalayan sea salt. One, that salt, it helps your body too. Some people, what my herbalist does is take a pinch of pink Himalayan sea salt and put it in um, 16 ounces of water and drink it down. Because what happens is the pink Himalayan sea salt also nourishes your body, make your cells go, uh, do all of that stuff. Yeah, Danja. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good. I'm glad. Yes, pink Himalayan sea salt, and it's cheap right. Look, it's cheap right now, but more as more people begin to find out about it, they'll jack the price up. So I would get it right now, and I would buy as much as I like. I would get 2 things of it and put one up, so that way you don't run out. Because I have 2 bags. I bought one, and I was like, let me go on and get another one. So I have another bag that I haven't even opened yet. So just in case, but pink Himalayan sea salt is bomb. It is awesome. Let me see. Apple cider vinegar also helps with inflammation. Okay. Yeah, sugar raises your blood pressure. Yep, 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 yep. Um, what else? These are just little things that we might have around the house, or little things that we can get quicker than other things that helps you. Um, that helps your body. Okay. Uh, the water I drink is spring water, and when you think of spring, it's living water. Okay. I'm not saying anything about your city water, whatever. I ain't touching that. I'm just saying spring means life. If you remember that, spring means life, then okay. Distilled water is mostly recommended, like if you're really trying to clean your system, because for some reason there's something in the distilled water that they say goes through and grabs a hole and pushes it out your body. But I'm stuck on spring. Um, like I said, my holistic teacher, rather herbal teacher, um, was talking about spring water, and that's where I learned it from. And it's the best thing that I ever could. Man, I love that spring water. Okay. Um, what else? It's something else I'm trying to. Oh, many of you have heard this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Turmeric, turmeric. I have that seasoning in my drawer. I don't go get the pills. If you have to, go get the pills, whatever it takes. But that's something you can start taking immediately. Immediately. Okay? You can start that in the morning. What I do is every other day, I add turmeric to my coffee. And I put just a tad bit of pepper in there, because turmeric and pepper is for weight loss. Turmeric also um, increases the body's ability to fight off infection. Turmeric also uh, takes away inflammation. It fights inflammation. It fights mucus. It fights all of that stuff. Okay. You know, let me tell y'all what mucus and inflammation, two different names meaning the same thing. Okay. When you have arthritis, that means you had inflammation that's in a joint, that gathered in a joint and has crystallized. So that's why it hurts. Okay. So if you start fighting inflammation, that's going to lessen your pain. That's going to take down your swelling. That's going to reduce all of that inflammation and mucus and stuff, and it's going to start coming out. Don't be surprised when you start coughing up mucus and you're not sick, when it starts trying to run out your nose, when it starts coming out your bowel, your BMs that we say in certified nursing assistant, when it comes out your BM, which is bowel movement, mucus is going to expel in any way it can. Sometimes you have it coming out your eyes. It's got to come out. So the more you get uh, uh, conditioned, and the more you get to a point where you want to start getting your body in better shape, you'll start seeing things. You'll be like, oh, what is that? Your body will start expelling stuff that shouldn't be there. I always tell people, if you can do a 3 to 21 day, no, let me take it back. If you can do a 3 to 7 fast with no meats, wait, your body gonna feel so good. First, you're gonna probably have withdrawal symptoms, but then your body will feel so good. You'll be like, oh my goodness. Now, if you can go from 7 to 21 days with no meats, you are real, like, it'll flip everything that's bad, it'll start flipping it to the good. And when you go back to the doctor, they'll be like, well, what's going on? Why because your body, your cellular body, everything is trying to line back up the way it should have been to begin with. It's not being compromised as much, and it's feeding off life food. If you can do a fast on fruits like grapes, berries, especially berries. Berries are great. So is grapes. Grapes are good. But if you can do your melons, your grapes, and your berries, if you can fast off that, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. and drink plenty of water. Is don't overdo it because you can get water toxicity, but drink water and stay away from pops, sodas, and all that other stuff, all the sugary stuff. You will see a whole lot of stuff that you dealt with, you wouldn't deal with it. I'm telling you. So we're talking about building the immune system, okay? So the things that I gave you help do that. And like I said, turmeric, it helps your lungs. It expels mucus. It gets away inflammation. That's something that most people already have in their cabinets. It's turmeric. And some people are like, I can't stand the taste. Well, okay. Sometimes we got to grow up and put our big girl and big boy pants on, underwear on, our underoos for adults, and stop with all the I can't, I can't, I can't. It's just basically comes down to this. What do you want? Do you want to stay where you are and get worse? Or do you want to start where you are and get better? That's the only way you can look at it. It's your decision. Also, everybody should have some lemons. Y'all, lemons is a power. Man, I could sit here and tell y'all so much stuff, but I don't want to overwhelm y'all because at least if I don't stop at 45 minutes, I at least want to stop at an hour. I don't want to overwhelm you because I've already give you a lot of stuff to start with, but you should always have lemons. Some people says key limes is better, and it may be, but for me, key limes didn't work for me. I had to do lemons. Lemons give me that it clears up stuff that I need. It gives me that helps me quicker to build my pH in my body. It helps me, it nourishes my inside. So I've tried both. I'm just partial to lemon. Okay. Lemon water is a oh my goodness, that's great. Get you some water and squeeze you half of a lemon in it and drink it. You can't help but to start feeling good. But what it doesn't do any good, y'all, to start this and you're gonna turn around and start eating pound cakes. I Snickers, I stuff like that. Forget weight loss. That'll happen. Once you start eating right, you're gonna lose weight anyway. So we're not talking about weight loss. We're talking about staying healthy and staying alive. You know? So I'm just saying. Um, it was one last thing I was gonna say. But so far that's you know, that's what I would suggest. That's exactly what I would suggest. And I take dandelion every day. Every day. I'm going to start taking it twice a day. Right now, I just take it every day. Okay, thank you, God. He brought it back to my remembrance. Okay, those of you all who take conventional medicine, meaning these are prescriptions that's given to you from your doctor, from your primary care physician, or whoever. What you want to do is when you first get up in the morning, that's when I would do my herbs. Whatever these supplements or herbs that you're gonna do, I would do them first thing in the morning. Okay. Those of you all who don't have the herbs, but you have lemon and you have apple cider vinegar, I would do that on the empty stomach first thing in the morning. You want to put a 2 hour window between your medication that you have been prescribed by your doctor or physician from the herb or supplements that you take. It needs to be a 2 hour window. So let's just say you may have to set your alarm clock for 7 a.m. When you go to the bathroom during the middle of the night, go ahead and take your herbs. That way, when you lay back down, it's already functioning in your body. And then when you get up at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, then you can take your regular medicine and you know what I'm saying? The good stuff is already in you. So it'll start correcting different things. It's a way to do everything. Okay. Um, so that's one thing is very important because you never know how some things will counteract with the prescriptions that you have. Okay, like I know grapefruit and ibuprofen or penicillin, they don't match. You can't take them within the same 30 minutes nor hour. So you have to take one and take other. And some of this stuff has the same stuff in it that you would find in grapefruit. Okay. So I'm just excited to see what you all will do to start off getting yourself together. Because y'all, even if, let's just say, if this C-19, let's just say if it does go away right now, which I don't think it is, but if it does go away, you still have the flu. See, that's what people forgetting. We still would deal with the flu every year. And every year they say it's another strand, it's another strand, it's another strand. Okay? Um, you have cold, you have pneumonia. So there is other things that's out here outside of C-19 that you don't want to have to contend with. You don't want to have to deal with. You know, there is I'll come back and see, it's so much I want to give y'all, and the, the doctorate me is like, so I'm trying to restrain myself, but it is so much that some things you all can do, you can start immediately, like I said, to get your body to be like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like a battery. You know, like when a spark hits something, it fires it up. That's what you want. That's exactly what you want. And if you're allergic to something, let me tell you, most of the time when you're allergic to something, it means that you have a compromised cell. That one of the cells in your body has been compromised. And so you can't tolerate this or that. As you go through and begin to fast, do your cleanses, and all this and stuff, your body will correct itself. I keep saying that. And let me just say this. One of the things that people love, which is milk, okay? For me, and a couple of more other people I know, milk builds mucus. So when you eat that cereal, it's building mucus. When you eat all that macaroni, it's building mucus. Um, Dairy's just mucus forming. I don't know why, but it is. So what I do, because I love macaroni, but I can't have pasta like it either. So I don't eat it all the time. But when I do eat macaroni and it's pasta and milk I can't have, after I eat it, I wait 30 minutes and I go get my apple cider vinegar and I get my lemon, squeeze it in the cup with some warm water, as warm as I can stand, and not a lot, like 2 to 3 ounces, because you really want the ingredients that you mixing to work, and down it. And it cuts all that mucus, it cuts all that inflammation, it cuts all that stuff. So, like I said, you all may want to check out elderberry, okay? Um, like I said, they got the gummies in that, and they sell it in the store. And you might want to stack up on it before it disappears, because the more people start buying it, the big people, okay, that charge an arm and leg for everything, that they'll start taking it out and having it removed off the shelves and stuff, so that you have to depend on their prescriptions to make you well. Okay. All right, love muffins. It has been a pleasure to talk to you guys. I will try to do another one of these probably tomorrow. Um, to be forewarned is best. Okay. It's better to know and not do it than to not know and need it. Okay. So again, this is your girl Coco 929. I thank everyone for coming over to being a part of this. If you can, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. We talk about a little bit of everything over here, but right now the concerns and the health of people, my people, has my heart. Okay. I don't know everything, but such as I know, I don't mind sharing. Okay. All right. God bless you all. God go with you all. Smooches. Have a great day. Thank you.